everyone, welcome back to Teen Summer Reading 2021. Today we will be making dinosaur bookends with those bricks that everyone wondered, why in the world are you including bricks in these kits? This is what you're going to need. You will be using the plastic dinosaurs that were included. I sprayed them down with primer so that they would, you would actually be able to paint them. You will need the bricks. You might want to rinse the dust off of them. You will need the white and black paints. You will need your sponge. You will need scissors at some point. You will need those 2 pieces of chipboard. You may or may not wind up using the brushes. You will definitely need your own hot glue gun. I was not able to supply you with those, and you will need some of the hot glue sticks. The fun bit with these is getting the dinosaurs apart. Now you will find out very quickly that they do not pop open anywhere near that easily. The best thing you can do in order to get those dinosaurs to come apart is to leave them in a hot car for a couple of hours, at which point the glue will soften up considerably and you will be able to pull them apart at all. It also smells weird. Whatever glue they use to hold those things together smells weird. Now you may either have the Stegosaurus dinosaur or you may have the raptor dinosaur. I went ahead and used the raptor for this video, but once you've got them apart, the next step is to get some paint going. We will be trying for a marbled effect here, which is a very interesting technique. I'll link at least one printed tutorial in the description below. But you will need some white paint, and you will need some black paint, and you will actually need some gray paint, which means that you will be needing to mix these two. Once you've got your paint done, you will be using the sponge. I usually find it easier to work with a flat surface on this kind of thing, so I just cut a chunk off and watched it fall. Then you will be getting some white paint on one corner, some black paint on a different corner, and some gray in the middle, and then you're just going to start working over all of your items. I started with the chipboard because that is the easiest to see the effect on. It's the easiest thing to work from, just to get used to how the technique works at all. The dinosaurs are a lot more textured, so they are not going to work nearly as well with this. But basically, you just do like I'm doing in the video here and cover them with dots of it. You will not be brushing and smearing it. It is all just dabbing it on, and you will just keep going like this over literally every item that you're working with. You'll go over the boards with it, the dinosaurs with it, and the bricks with it. So basically, it's just a whole lot of paint. So I'm just going to let the video run, and I'll catch up with the voiceover when we're doing something different. Because the bricks are so rough, you may wind up needing to use the paintbrush to fill in, get it filled in all the way, at least until you're happy with it. But basically, once you are happy with the effect of your marbling on all of the pieces, you put it down, walk away, and let it dry completely. Okay, so once everything is dry, this is all you're going to need. You're going to need your pieces, you're going to need your own hot glue gun, and you're going to need the glue sticks. The first thing I like to do here is make little feet on the bottom with just little dabs of hot glue. This will keep it from scratching your bookshelf, because as I'm sure you have noticed, bricks are very rough and they will absolutely scratch anything you put them on without some kind of barrier. Once that has cooled off and you've gotten rid of all the little strings, you will want to be gluing the board to the flattest surface. That's the one where the bricks were actually cut in half. And I just put down 3 lines and slapped it down, and then we will work on the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are going to be a little trickier, especially the raptor, which is why I chose to do this one on camera as opposed to the stegosaurus, which is a little more flat. You have to arrange them so that the hole between the 2 pieces is flat against the board. So you're going to run a line of hot glue around the rim, and I managed to not get that in frame, and then stick that to the board. And you want to try to make sure that the feet are actually touching, if at all possible, because you will want to go back under and fill in some hot glue under the feet as well, just to hold it. The other part of the raptor is not going to touch the brick at all. It is only going to be glued to the board. The stegosaurus is more flat on the ground with 4 feet, so it will be a whole lot easier to rest on the brick and the board, but the raptor just doesn't. Now when you get to the head of the raptor, if you want it to line up perfectly, you'll want to lay both pieces flat so that you can see exactly where you're trying to work. But otherwise, you're just going to do the exact same process of running glue around that hole and then sticking them to the board. My camera actually is going to cut out here in just a couple of seconds, but it's the exact same process. You just glue it down and let it cool. And there you have it. You have a completed set of dinosaur bookends that you can now use wherever you want to, on whatever books you want to. Thanks, keep logging your reading, and have a great day. Oh yeah, do not forget to unplug the hot glue gun. That is a very important step. Have a good one.